I'm repping my Black Stars jersey this morning, and I know definitely you're also repping your jersey. So there's an event happening this Saturday at the Aviation Social Center. It's our partners, our sisters, Hits FM, their program at the Aviation Social Center. So you have to rep your jersey and be there. There will be a lot of activities. Also, we'll watch the Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur game live. It will be on a giant screen there. So definitely will not want to be out of this fun. It's happening this very Saturday at the Aviation Social Center. So all you need to do is to get a jersey. You can be in your Black Stars jersey, but if you're a Liverpool fan, it would be nice to come in there with a Liverpool jersey. If you're a Tottenham Hotspur fan, it would be nice to come in there with a Tottenham Hotspur jersey. Even if you don't support any of these teams, you can still rep. If you're a Manchester United fan, wear your Manchester United jersey and come. Let's have fun. We'll talk more about the Hits FM rep your jersey. But this morning, we have to look at the Black Stars. You know, we are preparing for the AFCON Cup of Nations. Yesterday, we were at the Jubilee House to meet President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. We'll talk about that. Also, we'll look at what's happening in terms of our AFCON minutes and then build up to the finals of the UEFA Champions League final. Liverpool, a second successive final. Can they win it this time? They're up against Tottenham Hotspur in Madrid, and then we'll look at the Roland Garros as well as the Under-20 tournament. There is an amazing story there to tell. My name is Benedict Osu. Thanks so much for joining me here on the AM Sports. We'll go straight into the stories. And President of Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, has tasked the Black Stars to end the country's long wait for the African title. Well, he challenged the team when he met them in a farewell solidarity get-together at the Jubilee House last night.
30 million Ghanaians are behind you and praying feverishly that the 37-year wait since we last won the cup will come to an end this year. It's unbelievable when we think it's 37 years, especially since 2008, I believe, up to 2017, we hold the record of 6 consecutive semi-final appearances. And we just need one more step to get over the barrier. I think we're going to be able to do it. Generally, our record has been outstanding as a footballing nation, one of the very best on the continent. And the time has now come to improve the record and satisfy the demand for the cup. It's been said, and I'll repeat it. Teamwork is at the heart of success in football, as it is in virtually every enterprise. Without it, you can't succeed. Even a president cannot succeed without teamwork. You have all the authority, but if the people working with you are not prepared to back you up with effort and energy, you will not be able to succeed. So teamwork is absolutely critical. All right,
so that's President Addo Akufo-Addo. Well, Sports Minister Ezekiel Siama was also at the Jubilee House, and he talked about how united the team is going into the tournament.
So, President, I'm assured by this team that they are going to subdue their individual ego and die for Mother Ghana. They are going to subdue their individual ego and die for Mother Ghana. Because Ghanaians are thirsty for the cup. So, President, the assurance I also have for you is that, and per your instructions given to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, all arrangements that are necessary to ensure sweet total victory have been done. All arrangements have been done to ensure our swift total victory. So, President, every decision that we have taken, we have involved the leadership of the team. Every single decision, we involved the team, your leadership. So per your instruction, everything is going smoothly. So the team is, of course, peaceful. The team is united for the task ahead of us.
The Action Minister, Honorable Ezekiel Siama, speaking there. Well, the pre-departure meeting at the Jubilee House falls in line with President's deep conviction that the 37-year trophy drought can be broken if the right steps are taken in earnest. Well, Captain of the team, Andrea, you assured President Akufo-Addo and the people of Ghana of putting their best in Egypt.
Be able to make our nation proud and make our dreams come true. Like I said before, every player dreamed to wear this jersey. We wear this jersey with a lot of pride. No player is here who will not give his 200%. It will not happen. It will not happen today. It will not happen tomorrow. Every player is going to give everything that he has, because when you are young and when you are growing up, you dream to play football, you dream to be in the Ghana Black Stars, and when you have the opportunity, you give everything that you have, and this is what the whole squad is going to do. And like I said before, we are not God, we are not Allah. We don't know what is going to happen, but what we know is that everything that we can do to make sure that every Ghanaian is going to be proud, every Ghanaian is going to be happy, we are going to do it.
Different tournaments, same Egypt. You were there once, you led your team to win the World Cup when you were playing for the under-20 side. And going back to Egypt now as a captain of the team, how is that motivating you to go out there and do your best?
I think in football, if you want to become a better player and if you want to write history, you have to try and forget about the past and work harder for the future. So I thank God, and I'll never thank God enough for what he did for me and the whole team in Egypt. Also in Rwanda, that squad, we won the Africa and the World Cup in the same year. But this is the past, and today and tomorrow is not the same. So what has happened in the past has happened in the past. We cannot do anything about it. But what is coming in the future is something that we can prepare for it. And we are preparing to make sure that we make our nation proud. It will be a dream for every Ghanaian that this trophy will finally come home. So we are going to do everything in our possible, everything that we have in our blood to make sure that this trophy come home.
Still in the early stages of your career as a captain of the team, what do you want to be remembered for as a captain of the Black Stars?
Already, I think what is important is without a team there is no captain, and without your colleagues you are nobody. So captain is a word that we use who has power in football, but I think the reality of captain is your squad. If your squad is not with you, if your squad is not behind you, you cannot do anything. My dream is just that my squad should be remembered. Whether now, whether in the next AFCON, whether in the next World Cup, I don't know. But my dream is that all the boys who have...
All right, so that was Black Stars captain Andre Ayew there. Definitely we hear more from Andre Ayew as well as other dignitaries that were at the Jubilee House yesterday during that interaction with the president. Remember, the team will leave Ghana tomorrow. That's June 1 for Abu Dhabi for a pre-tournament campaign. There they will play against South Africa and Namibia. Those are the true trial games confirmed so far for the team going into the Africa Cup of Nations. So 3 weeks there, they will be in Abu Dhabi, and then from there they will move to Ismailia, Egypt. Their first game is on the 25th of June or June 25. That's against Benin. We'll definitely follow the team and bring you more in terms of our build-up to the Africa Cup of Nations. And this morning, in terms of our build-up to the tournament, today is exactly 21 days to the competition in Egypt. And here's my colleague Baba Tando with today's edition of the Joy Sports AFCON Minute.
Throughout the history of the African Cup of Nations, 3 different trophies have been awarded to champions. The original trophy, made of silver, was the Abdelaziz Abdallah Salem Trophy, named after the first CAF president, Egyptian Abdelaziz Abdallah Salem. As the first winner of 3 African Cup of Nations tournaments, Ghana permanently held the trophy in 1978. The second trophy was awarded from 1980 to 2000 and was named Trophy of African Unity, or African Unity Cup. Cameroon won the Unity Cup indefinitely after they became 3-time champions in 2000. In 2001, their third trophy was revealed, a gold-plated cup designed and made in Italy. Cameroon, who became permanent holders of the previous trophy, were the first nation to be awarded a new trophy after they won the 2002 edition. Egypt won the gold-plated cap indefinitely after they became 3-time champions in 2010. Follow the hashtag JoyAFCON on social media. Salam.